Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back with another Sunday Chill commentary today. Now, I did actually have one done for Saturday, but it kind of had some problems with it. The editing was not really going right. Every time I tried to press upload and create a file, it would keep freezing. I have no idea why. Hopefully this video goes through, and I hope I didn't just do another commentary for no reason. But like I said, if you get it, you get the commentary, and hopefully it, like I said, doesn't mess up on me. I've been having a lot of troubles with my internet and I guess just my equipment in general, and it's really frustrating. But like I said, I'm trying to make the most of it and get out as much video as I possibly can while I still have internet and stuff, like while it's not acting up and all that. Like I said, that's probably why I haven't been getting that many videos out. Is daily. I know I haven't been like on a I guess predictable path. I mean, usually I'll upload a video daily, but sometimes I'll upload one every other day, or it's just really random. And I want to go ahead and apologize for that. I know a lot of you, a lot of you aren't mad. I know a lot of you don't care, and probably none of you are mad. But like I said, I just want to let you guys know. I mean, I've been having some trouble, so just bear with me. Don't unsubscribe yet. I'm still gonna have videos up. I just been having some troubles, man. It's really ridiculous. But I guess what I want to really talk about today was, a little bit more Black Ops 2. A little bit more of my opinions about the game. And this isn't, again, going to be a negative commentary, but, it also leads into what I was going to also talk about, which is what people's opinions are and, what your wants over and what your expectations are and, what leads up to all that. But anyway, I guess let's get into it. So, in Black Ops 2, you guys hear all day, if you watch, if you're subscribed to quite a few people, I mean, most people are complaining about the game. Like I said, you're not going to really hear me complain about the game. I'm just going to give my honest opinions, maybe some solutions, maybe some suggestions to the developers to try and make their game a lot better, because I want to enjoy this game. I want to really enjoy it for the rest of this year and possibly even next year, because I do know that Modern Warfare 4 is coming out next year, so it's been announced by one of the voice actors for Infinity Ward, the guy that voice acts for Captain Price. He actually said in a post, I forgot where this was posted, I saw this a few months back, he said that it's no, I think he said it was like, there's no doubt in mind there's going to be another Modern Warfare and it's no surprise. So I am excited about that. I know a lot of you really hate Modern Warfare 3, but I mean, I don't know, something about that game I really did like. I mean, there's always some things that you're just going to dislike about a game, some things that you expected that let you down, all that. That's why after Modern Warfare 3, I kind of lowered my expectations a little bit. And look at this sentry gun right here. This thing took forever to destroy. It might have already been destroyed, I think, because of the Hellstorm missile. But anyway, just wanted to point that out. Hopefully they kind of nerf the sentry guns a little bit. I do realize that explosions and stuff take them down pretty quickly, but I just think it's kind of messed up that you got to load about a clip and a half or so into it. It's just annoying, and it takes too much time. And then it wastes your ammo if you don't have scavenger. You know how it is. But anyway, that's just another thing I wanted to talk about. But I guess back with Modern Warfare 3, I really did like the game. I've already said this before. I mean, it was fun for me. I mean, I think I have like 47, almost 48 days of playtime on the game. I know a lot of people are like, that's ridiculous, but I mean, I really liked the game. It was fun. It worked for me, so I mean, why not play it? I mean, if I was having fun, play it. I mean, of course, there was parts that made me mad, but there's always going to be problems with games. And then, like I said, something you didn't expect, it's going to really tick you off. I mean, like I said, before Modern Warfare 3, I didn't know what lag compensation was, and then I slowly started to learn what it was. Throughout about half the game, a little bit maybe before half the game's life cycle, I really slowly started to learn all the stuff they've been putting into these games lately. And I understand that lag compensation's been in every multiplayer game as far as I know. I think it actually is necessary. It's just the way they have tweaked it has kind of messed it up and made it really unfun for people, just all in general. I mean, no one really enjoyed it. I don't really think it benefits everybody all the time. I mean, it doesn't, like I said, I think everyone takes a hit from it eventually. I mean, you can't always just expect to have a good end of the stick on the lag compensation ordeal or the bad end of the stick. I mean, if you're really unlucky, you might have it pretty much all the time, which it seems like that in Black Ops 2, and I'm not trying to be negative, I'm just saying it how it is. I mean, it seems like I'm always at least over a half a second behind pretty much every lobby I get into, and it is really unfortunate because I do want to really enjoy this game, but I mean, whenever the connections get that bad to where I'm almost a whole second behind people, there's no point in playing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't kill them. You're not really helping your team out. You're not really having a good time. So, I mean, the best advice I can give you guys, if you're not having fun with the game, just put it down for a little bit. It'll make you enjoy the game later on when you do decide to come back to it, because, okay, let's say, for instance, when Modern Warfare 3 was getting on my nerves, I would just put it down, maybe go play another game genre in general. But usually I'd probably go and play like Battlefield 3 or something like that, because that was around the time that it came out. You know, I just usually just went to a different game, and that did help me enjoy Modern Warfare 3. I guess that's why I played it a lot more, because it did help me out as far as enjoying it more, because when I did decide to go back to it, I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. That's definitely a sentence there. A fun time, rather. Sorry about that. Apparently I failed English class. Not really. But, you know, it just happens sometimes when you do these commentaries. You guys know how it is. I mean, I don't prepare my speeches, so of course I'm going to slur my words sometimes, but it happens. And, I don't know. I mean, who cares? It's just a commentary. This is just for fun, you know. I mean, if I'm not going to have a fun time, I'm not going to do it. But anyway, you know, I guess talking about Black Ops 2 now, go ahead and segue into that. So, my expectations for this game, not negative. I was expecting not as much as I expected in Modern Warfare 3, but that's not necessarily in a negative way. It's just the way Modern Warfare 3 ended up. I'm like, okay, it wasn't exactly what I expected, especially at the beginning, but it did change later on. They really did patch a lot of stuff that made the game really enjoyable to play. Like I said, if people chose to not use cheap tactics, I mean, it was really enjoyable to play if you didn't get the bad end of the stick on connection based. And then if people just didn't choose to use really cheap class setups, I mean, it was really fun. I really liked it. But I guess with Black Ops 2, it's really connection based, and that's really unfortunate because it's having a lot of troubles with connections. And my connection, like, I have about less than a 50 ping usually. I have like a 16 or something ping, which is pretty good. The lower your ping, the better. I don't know how low it goes. I'm assuming either 1 or 0 is the lowest your ping can possibly go, but mine goes around a 16 to 20, which is pretty good. And my download speed's like 20 or something like that. I don't remember. I haven't tested it in a while, but it's like 20 something. And then the upload's like 5 point whatever. Point is, I have a pretty good connection generally. And I know I just said, you know, earlier in this commentary that I've having connection troubles. Well, that's just with Comcast. You know, everybody knows that anybody has Comcast, they have problems, and you know that happens, and it's not a big deal. I mean, it doesn't really bother me that bad. I'm working on getting that fixed. Don't worry, guys. It's not a big deal, but it seems as if, like I said, in Black Ops 2, it seems as if the game is really good. There's a few things, like I said, they need to tweak with the game itself, rather, not the connection portion of it, but the connection portion they've got to focus on. They've got to get this fixed because it's really unplayable for many players, and I really feel bad for the players that definitely can't play it, because I can usually play it on a daily basis. Sometimes during the day, though, I do have a really bad connection because, I mean, it's just how it goes. I don't really know, like I said, I haven't really... I don't know much about lag compensation and all that, but I looked into it and I got a fair amount of information. So as far as I know, like I said, it's really based on the connection to the host. It's not necessarily your connection, but it's the connection to the host of the game, I guess. And I don't know, I mean, a lot of people play this game, as you guys know. I mean, I don't know how many copies. I haven't looked that up in forever, but I know at launch, I think it sold like 14 million copies or something, probably more than that. That's pretty crazy. That's a lot of people. So there's a pretty good chance you can get paired up with someone over in a different country, which can make connection issues that much greater, and it's definitely a problem. But it seems as if, at least for me, and hopefully some of you guys agree with this, it seemed as if some of the earlier games of Call of Duty, i.e. Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, World at War, it seemed as if they had a pretty generally good connection. It seemed as if the hit detection was great, the connection was great, there was really no noticeable lag compensation. Of course, no one ever talked about it as far as I know back at that time, but I guess because no one ever noticed it is probably why it wasn't a big deal. I mean, I would always go behind a wall if someone's shooting at me. Like, if I still have health, I wouldn't just randomly die behind a wall, and then when I watch the kill cam, I'm still not behind the wall. You actually saw what was on your screen generally, unless you had maybe a 2-bar. But, you know, that's just my whole deal. And, you know, I don't hate Black Ops 2. I'm definitely going to be playing it a lot more. These are some of my concerns, and I really hope they do fix it. But, guys, you really have to lower your expectations on some of these games so you don't get so disappointed. I mean, they're great games, don't get me wrong. But just lower your expectations so you can enjoy them better. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out.